So in these next examples, what's going to change is the substitution part, what we're actually substituting. So there's not very many examples, but a few of these different types of the substitutions, but the process is the same. So first, we're going to give you some steps how to solve these. First, you have to identify the U substitution. What are you going to let U equal? And that's the part that's going to change. On the last problem, we said, okay, we're going to let U equal x squared, and then U squared was equal to x to the fourth. That was in the last two examples. But now when you look at this equation, what looks kind of weird? What's being squared? That U minus 4. And what is 8 times U minus 4? So this is, those are y's, I'm sorry, y minus 4, y minus 4. Okay, so that's what we want to let U equal. See, then we would have U squared plus 8U plus 15 equals 0. That's a quadratic equation, and that's what we're going for. Now, we have to remember, though, what our substitution was. And it was U equals y minus 4. Okay, so step 1, you have to identify the U substitution. Now, they usually have them in order, so the first one's going to be squared, and the next one's going to be the U term. Okay, so you're going to have U squared and then something U plus something. Okay, 2, you have to write the equation, write the quadratic equation. With the U, okay? So you have to do the substitution. All right, then you're going to factor that quadratic equation. Now, if you can't factor it, you could use the formula. These are going to factor generally. Very rarely do I see them not factor. Okay, so this one factors into U plus 5. And U plus 3, because 5 times 3 is 15, and 5 plus 3 is 8. Okay, so factor, and then you're going to have to solve the equation, solve for U. So here we have U equals negative 5. You could write a little equation if you need to, and then the other one's going to be U equals negative 3. Okay, so solve for U. Then replace U with, with whatever, with what you substituted. Oops. Substituted for. It might not be x. This time it's not x, it's y minus 4, but there's the thing that we let U equal. We said let U equal y minus 4. We did that so we could have a quadratic equation and we could solve it. Now we got to put the y minus 4 back in. We're going to put it in here. So y minus 4 equals negative 5. And we have to put it in over here as well. Y minus 4 equals negative 3. So we get two equations. These are linear, and we're just going to solve those equations. So solve for the variable. And sometimes it's x, this time it's y. Okay, so add 4 to both sides. I get y equals negative 1. Add 4 to both sides. Oops. Okay, and I get y equals 1. So I get two solutions this time. Negative 1 and 1. And then finally you can check your solutions. I'm not going to, I'll let you do that. So, okay. The only time we have to check them is if we wind up squaring both sides, okay? Or raising both sides to an even power. All right, that's that kind.